We're getting into deep water here this playoff series. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Game 4 set to go tonight. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. Oh, and that escalated quickly.
Yeah, early in the game, each team really trying to dictate and physically engage here.
And ding, ding, it's all over.
Yeah, the bell has rung, and he certainly got his done. James, there can be so many consequences to fighting, and this is the danger, and you can just see him struggling to get up.
Both coaches seem to have settled down their benches, and both teams are lining up here for the face-off. Florida's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Along the wall. Here's a shot, the slap shot. Wow. Keeps a hold of it on the play. And there's another great save.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Here we go, Cheryl. They're going to go.
No one can take liberties with your star players. You have to protect them. And when you send an enforcer out there, you're sending a message not only to the team you're playing now, but the teams you're going to play in the future.
And scores the takedown, and that'll bring this one to an end.
Yeah, gets his weight over him and takes him down to the ice, and he's going to be the victor in this one. The Leafs find a way to send a clear message with that fight. They say, we're not going to be pushed around. We're tough, we're physical, and we're not going anywhere.
Both teams had a chance for a little reset as they step in for the face-off. The Panthers get a hold of the draw. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Sends it into the offensive zone. Moves it to Marchand. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice? And at the blink of an eye, look who's jumping in here.
Gotta jump in. You can't have your star player in a fight, not just getting injured, but hey, you need him on the ice. So jumping in, a valuable component of any team. Not difficult to see who won that fight. The W goes the road team all the way.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. Lorenz wins the faceoff.
Riley's really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They didn't like that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. And there's the save. The Panthers will play it in their own end. And he loses control of the puck. Passes it over to Jones. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Leafs have it now. Takes a shot. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
Handles it along the blue line.
They always say to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made. Kachuk's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is that tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Matthews tried to do too much here, and it can be frustrating for the players he's playing with, going one-on-one, and you lose the puck. It's a tough one.
Quick shot! Turned aside with the glove by Bobrovsky. Past the halfway mark of this period, we're still scoreless. Toronto's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. His reflexes on display tonight. And he slides it quickly to Nosek. And that's broken up. Grabbed along the board by Asplund. Penalty coming up.
You don't see that too often. A game misconduct, so he's gone for the game. Really affecting the lineup his team's put behind the 8 ball.
The Panthers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game, and to set the tempo, the trend on the specialty team unit.
And he takes the pass. They score! A power play goal!
Well, specialty teams are often the difference maker. It's why you spend so much time in practice working on them, James, and they took advantage of their opportunity.
Barkov's looking to win this draw, this man advantage here. Florida's won it. Big time hit along the boards, and there's no give there.
Well, there isn't, and you can just feel the rumble of the boards from up here. Just bone-crushing, separating body from puck.
The Panthers have it now. Feeds the puck over to Jones. The Panthers pick up steam and are on the attack. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
Rodriguez is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play. The Panthers get a hold of the puck off the draw. The Leafs gain possession. Wicked blast! Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Bobrovsky.
Matthews uses a quick shot to score after deking towards the blue paint with his shock and on zone ability.
The Panthers win the defensive zone faceoff. Here's a short pass to Boquist. Gains the zone from the right side. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattled as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Denies that opportunity. Florida's got it across the line. Boom! Wow, what a thunderous hit there.
That was incredible. Everyone is on there.
Scores! And we are tied in the most unlikely way possible.
Well, a shorthanded goal. I mean, you could have been staring at a 2-goal deficit. I mean, they're on the power play. Instead, you turn it around, you swing the momentum, you get a shorty to tie it up. PK unit always wants to manage the game. They're down a goal, and they just want to make sure that the deficit doesn't grow. And instead, they wind up with a shorty. They wind up with the equalizer and a huge momentum boost for their team.
Barkov's ready to take the draw here on this power play. And off the draw, they take the puck. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder.
They've got a 2-on-1. A chance. Oh, what a stop. Shutting down that rush. Wow. Looking to break out here on the power play. Florida's looking to break out. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot. And he comes up with the glove save.
Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
Barkov's ready for the draw on this man advantage. And they win the draw on their own end. Trying to get the puck out of harm's way. Scooped up along the wall by Jones. Oh, he caught him.
And that's a thunderous hit along the...
Oh, he saved him. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest. Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Barkov's at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Good job tangling up his opponent here.
Wall's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of his zone.
Handles the pass at center. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. And the play's finally whistled dead by the officials who can tend to the injured player.
Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit. Lutsarainen's heading down the tunnel, James, and this does not look good as he is laboring, grabbing his arm, so it's definitely an upper body injury. We'll just have to stay in tune with the medical staff to see if there's any updates.
Something to definitely monitor going forward here. Oh, big time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher. Kofi's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
Rodriguez is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Taken along the wall by Tanev. Moves it quickly over to Rodriguez. That's gloved by Ward.
Ekblad's back on the ice after serving that puck.
Save on the play!
Oh, such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
My goodness, the pressure really building here in the offensive end. Gets the puck in deep. Florida's got a hold of it along the wall. The Panthers cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, what a save on the play! Wow!
Oh, that's grand larceny, James. I mean, he just stole one away from his opponent. What a save.
Sends it in deep. The Panthers have it against the wall. Quick pass to Bokus. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away. Gets it out of his own end. Here comes the goaltender to play the puck outside the crease. Quick feed to Asplund. Delpy's got the puck through the neutral zone. And now he moves it quickly to Asplund. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. We got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Leafs are getting called for boarding on the play.
They had success earlier in the overload set on the power play, James. I expect that they'll walk right back into it if they can win the faceoff. You know that you got to be heavy along the wall. You know you're set up on one side of the ice, but the key is the puck movement. You have to move it quick. You have to pull the coverage inside the dots, and then you have to look to work the magic, whether it's off the cycle or a quick give and go to take it to the net.
Big-time save on a big-time shot.
After that huge hit, he is just struggling to get off of the ice, James, and the body language says it all as he's all hunched over. You know that the medical staff...
Sets a power play goal and puts them in front.
Well, that's perfect execution. You have that player advantage. You got to use it. They did it. Now they're ahead.
Florida's got up by one here in this opening frame, but there's a lot of game to go here.
Yeah, and I always feel like those next few shifts are critical because you know your opponent. They're either going to respond or they're not. If they don't respond and you're on your toes, you push them back and you look for a second.
Oh, huge hit against the wall, and you know they felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Florida's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Fires it, and he gets in front of it to block it. Picked up along the wall by Noshek. Comes up with the steal. In all alone on the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
They score, and it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Toronto's won the draw. Can't get a hold of that pass. Florida's got the puck. Pushes it across to Boquist. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
Florida's going to have to finish this game down a player, James, and it's a difficult situation. And you look at the bench, there's more room on it right now. But their player was assessed, and it's team they can't return.
Yeah, tough loss for the team, and you just hope that it's not too serious an injury long term. Takes it at center. Catered him a shot. Denies him with the save. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Leafs are off to the box. Interference the call. Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
The power play has seen success tonight, and I like what they've been doing, James. Just reading the ice that they've been given. Nothing static, a lot of motion, and really reading where the places to attack is. The medical staff is waiting at the bench here, looking at him to get off the ice, but he is really struggling in significant pain. Well, we know the time on ice numbers are all going to the penalty killers here, James, because it has been an onset, a parade to the penalty box. They've got to find a way to play even strength.
And they win the face-off and set up to go to the attack. Stones him on the play. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. The Panthers move it in. Toronto's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Puck is cleared out of the defensive zone. Feeds it to Kulikov. And it's a quick pass to Boquist. Here's a shot. Scores! And that's his first goal in a postseason ever. And he'll take it.
It's much needed too, James. You get to the playoffs, you want to make sure that your teammates have trust in you and you have trust in yourself because you want to be an impact player. That's a nice start.
Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. Slides it over with pace to Nosek. Riley's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Boquist's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Florida's going to start with the puck in their own end. Barkov's taking it from his own end. Florida's got the puck along the wall and makes the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Forsling's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Off the draw, they take possession. Ovechkin's moving it ahead. He's got a step. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking and makes that save.
The Panthers take possession in the neutral zone. Oh, what a violent collision there.
He just got railroaded. Close, he's so fast, and just taken down.
Coughs up possession of the puck. Slides it across. Into the corner now. And he takes a shot. Nice pad save. Handles the pass from the right side. Quick feed to Dalby. Sends it over to Forsling. Florida's gained possession. And he makes the save. There's another consecutive save.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Sends one up to Barkov. And sends it just out of reach. Tavares looks around. Scores!
can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
Toronto's got to find a way to get a couple more now after showing some signs of life.
The pushback is on, much more aggressive through this period than they were in the first, James. And they're going to have to continue that, but it's going to start on the face-off. They have to get a win, own possession, and start distributing the puck. When they do that, they're going to create some speed and some opportunities on net.
The Leafs have it behind the net. Sends it ahead to Nylander. To the low slot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Nylander's back in the lineup after rehabbing his injury, and he's quick to create some offense there with that nice, dangerous shot.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Toronto's got to find a way to get a few more goals here as they still trail by a pair. The Panthers come up with the defensive zone draw. Rocks him. Picked up along the boards by Kulikov. Oh, a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Here they come on the attack down the right side. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Tanev. Fantastic stick save by Bobrovsky.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is the effort to get to that area, that low slot area. You know you're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to fight for position. He does all of it, and he gets rewarded.
Toronto's found some offense, and now they suddenly have made this game a lot more interesting here in the second.
And they changed the momentum. You can see it in the body language, in the confidence. They've got themselves within striking distance of an even game.
Puck grab by Martinez. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Long's taking the puck behind the net. Robertson's working it around in the corner. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Grabbed along the boards by Reeves. Dumped in traffic. Here he is on the tip. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. And now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Toronto's offensive pressure has resulted in an equalizer here tonight.
As an athlete, you always know the end of the period is critical timing. You want to maintain pressure, and you want to gain momentum heading into the third. That goal did just that.
The Panthers gain the zone. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Leafs take over on possession. Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Nosek. And lowers the boom with a big-time hit.
Oh, this is a message-sending hit, isn't it? When you get all of your opponent and you're able to separate the body from puck, you know you've done your job.
Message delivered. In the final moments of this period, we are all tied up in this one. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Moves it to Riley. A chance up front. Picked off in front. The Panthers move to the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. All alone. Oh, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
It looks to me like he couldn't make up his mind what he wanted to do, and in the interim, he ran out of space.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Panthers start with the puck in their own end. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. No shortage of offense at both ends of the ice tonight. Here we go with period number 3.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but looked at that hit and it just took me off guard.
Turn that one aside. Oh, it stops him again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Lots of time left in this period. It's all tied up. Florida's got it in the defensive zone. Ekblad's lugging the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice tonight. Oh, and a good heads-up defensive play. Oh, my, you can feel it from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Puts it on net. Oh, he'd like to have that one back as it goes off the side. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Played big in the moment there. And that's off a stick. Slides the pass over to Ekblad. The Panthers take it along the wall. Matthews gains the zone. Here's a chance. How did he stop that one?
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Grabbed in the open ice by Ovechkin. Another hit. He will feel this one by the end of the night.
Oh, tough night for...
They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
Toronto's hard work here to start this third period has paid off as they've now taken a one-goal lead.
Well, they've outplayed their opponent. There's no question about it, James. They've had the majority of possession, and they didn't get frustrated. Instead, they get the go-ahead goal. I expect it could be the domino effect here. Pucks could start dropping.
Holmquist got it against the boards. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Toronto's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Dishes it to Marner. Tries to get it over to Tanev. Here's a chance. Scores! Mitch Marner!
Well, you don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
Toronto's extended the lead to 2 goals now in this third period.
Oh, yeah, and it certainly changes the mindset. I think everyone can exhale with that 2-goal cushion now, but it's also about staying aggressive. Listen, if you have the puck, your opponent doesn't, and they can't be a threat.
Here's a short pass to Boquist. Knocked off the puck. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. Oh, that hits the cage! That's using your head. Oh, pokes it away. Gutsy move, but it pays off. Florida's got possession of the puck. Through center. Handles the pass. Denies him with the pad. Trying to exit the defensive zone. And his teammate comes up with it. Breakaway! Oh, what a save! And a huge stop here in this third period.
Wow, and you know that stop is going to lift his team up. The ability to give them some momentum here late in the third.
The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Here's a shot. Cut into the glove by Bobrovsky. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. And he takes the feed. Works it across to Martinez. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender in a task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And that's poked away by Boquist. Puck sent over to Ovechkin. with this chance. Florida's got it in their own zone.
Line change.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Domi's crossed the line and gained the zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Forsling. Accomplished. They're moving on. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Bulkins. There's the final buzzer, and they've done it. They've advanced to the next round with that win. What an impressive performance on the ice tonight. Cheryl, coming into this series, we heard a lot of the finish your checks, finish your checks. They certainly did that in a big part why they're moving on.
Yeah, and it's all about closing quickly on your opponent, being first to the puck, hounding it. I mean, this is playoff hockey. You want to move on. You got to get to the greasy areas, and you got to put your work boots on.
Tiny
Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage. I'm James Cebulski. Well, this should be a battle as this playoff series finally gets underway. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. This is what you're... Oh, surprise, surprise. We got a fight between these two.
Well, listen, when you're playing your rival, there's always pent-up energy before you even step on the ice. You feel it in the crowd, you feel it in the room, you feel it on the bench, and they're feeling it on the ice.
I think this is what the fans wanted. I think this is what everybody expected, and the rivals living up to it all.
Well, it's taking every detail and making it work for you. And when you're rivals, you know that you've got to have an edge somewhere. And that's why these tempers flare, and it's also why the battle ensues. We don't often see fighting much anymore, James, and this is why. There's a real danger to it when you're taking a risk of injury.
Well, it looks as though the tensions have finally simmered, and we're ready to get back to what we actually came here in the first place for. Hockey! Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Robertson's carrying it ahead. Puck scooped up by Reeves. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Larkin's won the draw inside his own end. Moves it quickly over to DeBrincat. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Quick pass to Reeves. Makes the save. Scooped up along the wall by Kane. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. And he slides it quickly to Robertson. There's a shot, and he easily stops that one. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. And that's a great heads-up play by Kane. A little crashing and banging forces a turnover. That's turned away with a pad by Talbot. O'Reilly's got it along the boards. Look out, what a hit! You gotta keep your head up out there.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that...
Yeah, they're gonna fight here.
There's been an edge all game and a chip on the shoulder, and it results in a player down. Anytime a player's down, you know that you're gonna have your teammates back. This was gonna happen either way.
Well, this crowd on their feet, and this is what they wanted to see these two rivals do.
That's what rivals do. They create energy, and there's a lot of physicality, and it's been right from the puck drop, and it certainly was exemplified there, that fight. You try to get your team going. Sometimes the fight is what happens, and this is exactly it, but the winner is going to the home team. Lawton's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick feed to Raymond. Fantastic save!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
He's got a stop! Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. A chance in front! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Talbot.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Detroit's got it in their own zone. Slides it diagonally to Larkin. The Leafs carry it along the wall. Slides the puck down low. Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
Here in the late goings of the period, still no score in this one. Toronto Royals won the draw, and they'll go to work. Moves it to Tavares. Just misses. Benoit's got the puck now in his own end. Steps inside the line. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Talbot's last save was outstanding, James. I mean, it was a valiant effort. That's what gets it done. It's beyond the skill to be able to make a save. It is the will and the compete level that energizes everyone around him.
Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
That was big time. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. We'll catch our breath. Back with more in a moment. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up for the first 20 minutes?
The Leafs will be a little frustrated after that first period, James. I mean, they held the majority of possession, but they were along the perimeter. You have to drive the paint. You have to get to the scoring areas if you want to put it in the net.
Shea stick handling in his own zone. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Sends it in on the attack. Looks to get the puck over to Reeves. And that's intercepted. Here's a short pass to DeBrincat. Fires it with the stop. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Gets it over to Sider. Raymond's got it in the defensive end. Slick feed. And tensions running high, and not a shocker at all with the history between these two rivals.
Yeah, we don't need to paint the picture of the history between these two teams. They feel it right from puck drop, and you see it there as they go toe-to-toe fighting.
Physicality, fisticuffs, screaming. It's been nonstop tonight, Cheryl.
This game has it all. It also has tempers flaring because when rivals go head-to-head, each one wants to win. They can almost taste it. They're willing to do anything for it, a reason why there's been multiple fights.
Action set to resume here after what was a wild couple of minutes on the ice there. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Gives them nothing in front. Taken along the wall by Ovechkin. And there's another stop. They are really dialed in here tonight. Plays the puck on the head. Oh, he just got thunderstruck.
Well, he did. I mean, closing so quickly. No time and space there, and just crushes him.
What a hit. The Red Wings have it from their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision.
O'Reilly's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. Takes the puck. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Close save, and he made it look simple. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play.
Shea's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points, you want to feel like you're contributing.
Grabs the puck here in their own end. Riley's feeling that, and someone's going to the box. Let's see the call here.
3 penalties in 1 period. You got to stay disciplined, and what it does is it disrupts the flow of your bench. Only your PKers are getting out of there.
Caves, quick on the draw.
McCabe's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just read.
All alone! He scores! Now who needs the ice cream cake when you sleep on your own birthday?
Yeah, it would have been seafood for me, but I certainly know that if my grandparents were in the building, it would have been $10 when I was a kid. There's so many ebbs and flows in a playoff series, James. You want to make sure that you get on the board first. Well, mission accomplished here. Right away, they're dictating pace.
Toronto's broken through and has the game's first goal here in period number 2.
Well, typically the better team edges out their competitor, and they have been the better team for almost 40 minutes of this game, James. They find a way to get it through. They've trusted the process. They've trusted the game plan. Now it's about finishing it off and seeing the game right to the end.
Now a quick pass to Robertson. Picks off the pass. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Yeah, you got to sense this was coming.
That's a dangerous play, James, and you can't have any of that in the game, in particular when you're the one who's just received it. You got a player down. He's injured. You knew that was going to be answered for.
Well, Cheryl, based on what we've been seeing with all these fights tonight, fair to say engagement has been pronounced?
I would say, and listen, when you get emotionally engaged, it typically comes off of being physically engaged. So two go hand in hand, and they certainly have laid the body out there in multiple fights. It's been an action-packed game.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier, and if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
Made the stop on that play. Denies him again!
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Toronto's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. Detroit's got possession here in their own end. The Red Wings' power play expires. They now go to work for a short period on the power play. Oh, he rocked him on the play. Oh, he saved it. What a stop.
Well, that's desperation at its finest, to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Moves inside. Great save from in tight. And another save.
Talbot's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made...
Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save.
It was all about him, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Tosses it to Kane. And he takes the feed. Scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James, and I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
Detroit's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Picked up along the wall by DeBrincat. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, the refs are calling a really tight game, and man, this has been a parade to the penalty box, and the entire bench looks agitated, and as a result, they keep taking more.
The Red Wings once again send out their power play unit.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically, so they've got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process, and their skill sets.
The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Jostling for the puck and it's knocked away. Sent into the offensive zone. Moves the puck. Great defensive effort with the stick. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the cross-ice pass. Oh, and that one pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Turn that chance aside. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Oh, he'll feel that one. Here's the clearing attempt. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Wow, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate.
Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have some energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. When it's a tie game, all you want to do when you're on the PK is make sure it remains that way, and it's an effective kill, but it winds up going north. They break the tie. They get the shorthanded goal. That's an effective PK.
The Leafs pick up the all-important go-ahead goal late here in period number 2.
Well, you're always cutting periods into 5-minute increments, and this is the one that they wanted to score in, James, because it it creates momentum that they can carry forward to the intermission.
Moves it quickly over to Fisher. And he makes a save there.
I'm not sure if he just got the wind knocked out of him, James, after that enormous hit, or whether there's an injury, but either way, he is really struggling to get back to the bench. Raymond's going to try and shake that one off, James. Man, that was a tough hit right through the body, and you feel the effects, almost bone-crushing, but he gets back up.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Detroit's won it, now they'll go on the attack. Lays out with a block. Now can he get up? Oh, uses the force on that hit. Oh, tremendous save on the play.
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James, and the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop.
And sure, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
And that's just out of reach. The Red Wings gain control of the puck against the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Tavares. Quick pass to Riley. Drives into the crease. Big time save by Talbot. Oh, he makes another save. Unbeatable.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
To play in the books. Both teams will get one last chance to catch their breaths, and then it's on to period number 3 next.
Gustafson's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. That's a solid hit.
I'm not sure if he was ready for that hit, James, because he went down in a hurry, and it was hard. Now he's laboring. He's really struggling to get back to the bench where the trainers are waiting for him.
And that pass attempt is deflected. Puck picked up by Sider. And he slides it quickly to Kane. Grabs the puck at center. The Red Wings take it from the side. Answered the call on that play. Putting the hard hat on here. What a hit. And now he moves it quickly to Raymond. Oh, and a boards-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Berggren's moving the puck through his own zone. From the left side, takes it at center. Sends the pass in front, and that goes off a stick. Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. The Leafs gain control of the puck. The easy glove save by Talbot.
Matthews has been engaged physically throughout this game. I mean, he just served a 5-minute major for fighting, but you got to find a way to be physical, engaged, and generate opportunities like he did just there.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Quick feed to Shattenkirk. Here's a shot. And he snags that one with the glove. And that slides right out to center ice. Hard hit frees up the puck. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. What a collision there, and that frees up a little room. And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
More than half the period has expired. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Cox won the draw at center. There's the collision, and look who's hit again.
Well, he's been a punching bag tonight, James. He's going to have to find a way to get out of the way.
Breakaway! Stopped on the breakaway! What a save he made there!
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint and said, if you're going to beat me, you got to find room. DeBrincat's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing that at all. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. With some open space at center. Throws it in. The Leafs gain possession. And he takes the dish. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Sends the pass down low. Handles the puck. Taken by Shattenkirk. The Red Wings will play it from the defensive zone. 2-on-1. Here we go. A pass. Oh, fantastic save. It crushes the rock.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Takes it to the net. The score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. Well, good defense leads to offense, James, as they bend, but they do not break in their own coverage, and they're able to get the quick counter-attack speed through the neutral zone, and they're rewarded for their efforts in the offensive zone with a goal.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Detroit's won the draw in the neutral zone. Up along the wing. What a hit on the play! Oh, my!
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. Makes his presence known on the ice. Fires to the empty net. Too much traffic in the lane. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. There's a firm collision. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. They score!
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Toronto's up big time here in the late stages of this third period. The Red Wings win it. Shot!